Aloha, y'all. Welcome to Local Link, where we meet Hawaii-kind businesses. I'm your host, Kathy Marzon, and today we are here with Samantha Yoshimura. So I've known Samm for a few years now, and I also know her husband, Joe. In fact, I knew both her and her husband before they were even married. So it's been a while.
Yeah, it has been.
Yeah, so here we are with Samm, and Samm's business is ArtiSamm.
Yes,
ArtiSamm.
Yeah,
ArtiSamm. And what Samm does is she has these wonderful creations, which are felt mobiles that are absolutely adorable. My grandson has one hanging in his bedroom out in North Carolina, and she created one for him. And the theme is
Where the Wild Things
Where
Are.
the Wild Things Are.
Yeah.
That's a good one for him.
Yeah.
Because he's just a little wild man. And so that's kind of a fun thing. So Samm creates mobiles, mainly for babies that hang above their cribs. And she's gotten very, very creative with the styles and the themes that she has come up with. So, Samm, tell me about Samm. Where did you grow up? How did you turn into a Yoshimura?
Yeah. So I was born and raised in Florida, and we moved out here after I graduated from high school. My dad was in the Coast Guard before he retired and moved back to Florida, and I stayed here because I was dating my amazing husband, Joe Yoshimura. We met at the youth camp that happens on the island every spring break between all the Calvary chapels.
Nice.
And yeah, that's how we met, and we started dating and got married, and now we have 2 kids. We have a 2-year-old Theophilus, Greek, and we have a 4-month-old Zoe, pronounced the Greek way too.
Zoe.
We like Greek guys. Yeah. So we have 2 kids. We live here in Wahua, and I've been living on the island for a decade. This month, August.
Isn't it amazing where life takes you?
It is. I never imagined in my wildest dreams as a kid that I would be living in Hawaii, married to the most amazing man alive.
Aww.
2 kids, and yeah.
Awesome. So, let's talk about ArtiSamm.
Yeah. So I want to start with the name.
Okay.
I made the name. I wanted to have something that reflected handmade, because I wanted to make everything by hand. And so I wanted it to be related to artisan, like artisan goods. They're handmade.
Nice.
And I'm Samm, so I just smushed those together and came ArtiSamm. And so it stuck like that. Yeah.
How creative is that?
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, now let's talk about your creations. How did this come about?
So, I have about 4 or 5, I should probably know the right number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nieces and nephews. And for my sister's son, Titus, I made a mobile. For all of my nieces and nephews, I've handmade different things, bibs, stuffed animals. But for Titus, I made a mobile, and that was the first thing that I made that I was looking at, and I said, maybe I could actually make them to sell and supplement our income and help my husband as he provides for us. And then I made another mobile for my youngest niece. Yeah, my family loves them, and a bunch of my friends do, and so that's where they came from.
So what are these made out of?
So I use felt for all of my mobiles, and I've slowly graduated to 100% wool. This is actually from a shop from a lady on Instagram, Luna Beehive. I love her felt. It feels like butter, like it's so soft.
It's so true. I mean, I never knew the difference about felt, but as she's been sharing this information with us, just the touch of this, I mean, it's soft and it's organic.
Yeah, it's 100% wool. It's organic. The dyes are, it's less vibrant and stuff. I like it more muted, and I love the colors that she's got on there.
It's beautiful. So when do you take the time to work on these?
Dino Flora, Danny Valoria, one of our friends, she suggested during nap time not to do anything that you can do while the kids are awake. Doing laundry or dishes, do that while they're awake, and they can help you. but while they're napping, to do more business stuff, more stuff with hot glue guns and needles that might be a little bit more hazardous for them. So I do it while they're napping, and when they go to sleep, I take a couple of hours at night as well to make them.
I would think it'd be like a form of therapy.
It is.
Right? Take me away.
I definitely wind down. I don't have to think. I put in my ear pods and listen to a podcast, and I just make, and it's wonderful.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
And where do you get the inspiration from? I mean, how do you come up with the ideas?
Mostly I'm inspired by other people who make things with felt. Whether felt bouquets of flowers, where I got the wisteria and the ranunculuses, or there's a bunch of creatives on Instagram, or this one I actually got the inspiration from an anime that my husband and I are watching. So yeah, just anything, everything.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Right, where you can draw inspiration from.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. If you could say to the public, what is the one thing you would like them to know about your creations?
I make mobiles to bless other people, to brighten their homes, their nurseries for their babies, the psychological ramifications of just an aesthetically pleasing piece of art in your house.
Nice.
Is wonderful. It helps your mood. And I make it also to support my family, to help my husband provide.
Nice.
I believe that, God created us, and he's a creator, and we are made in his image, and so we create.
Yes.
And this is one of the ways that I create.
Awesome. So tell me about your price range. What could someone expect to pay for this, whether it's something already made or if they come to you with a special request?
Order,
Custom order.
So my prices range from like $60 to $90 for mobiles. I'm also trying to diversify and make smaller items, so that way if you're interested in supporting, you don't have to pay for such a large amount. Okay.
I really love, if you go to her Instagram account, there's some really adorable things that she has created, pineapples and wisteria and elephants and giraffes. Yes,
air balloons.
Yes, colorful and beautiful. So how can they find you?
So on Instagram, I'm Artie _ Samm with 2 M's. So yeah, that's where I am. And on Instagram, there's also a link to my website, and you can also order there, or you can direct message me on Instagram.
Okay. Thank you, Samm, for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Once again, thank you for joining us here at Local Link, and you can find us on Instagram at Local Link Hawaii. Aloha!